This is 21 Next. I'm Jasmine Brooks, live at the control center here at CBS 21 News. We are following breaking news of an active shooter situation that happened earlier this morning at UPMC Memorial Hospital in York County, specifically West Manchester Township. We have a crew on scene, multiple crews, but within the past 5 minutes, we're bringing you this update, this breaking news update out of West York Borough. I do want to remind you that a gunman is dead after this shooting inside the hospital, but now we know a police officer has died as well. Take a look at your screen. This is West York Borough's post. I will read the full thing. Our West York Borough family is suffering a painful loss today in response to a tragic mutual aid call earlier today in West Manchester Township at UPMC. Our heart breaks at the innocent loss of life. Our prayers and deepest condolences go out to the West York Borough police officer, Andrew Duarte's family, and all of our brothers and sisters in West York Borough Police Department that have lost a comrade and friend. Furthermore, our fellow borough agencies that have lost a colleague. Our community grieves the loss of a hero. So they are saying West York Borough lost a police officer today, and they have identified him as well. I want to go now to Andrew Klein, who is on the scene at UPMC Memorial Hospital. Tell us where you are, how long you've been there, and what you know.
Yeah, I got here around 12:30 to UPMC in West Manchester Township. Lots of police presence when I got here. They sent us to a little media section on the other side of where the police were. They did come down and say there was an active situation at that time. The shooter has since been neutralized. They did come and tell us that as well. They also told us 4 victims were taken to WellSpan York, which is a little under 4 miles away. That's where the nearest trauma unit is. So they're being treated over there for victims are, right now.
Andrew, from where you're sitting, do you see any police response or police still on scene from where you are now?
The side that I'm on right now, no. The police are actually kind of on the opposite side where the entrance is, where we had to come down the street to like a little parking lot area. That's where all the media is being held right now.
Okay, and the governor is on his way to the scene. Hopefully you'll be speaking with him very soon. Andrew, thank you. Joel D. Smith is on the other side of the hospital. Joel D., where are you located and what do you see?
All right, I'm the same side as Andrew because this is the media staging area. But the video you're looking at was the stuff that I gathered within the last 20 minutes. So the other side is still filled with police officers. There's probably 30 to 50 different police vehicles there, response vehicles. You see the one right in the middle right there. That's one of their vehicles that they use when they have a mass casualty event, or maybe that they're staging something for a long time, that one right there. As we heard, the situation is over when it comes to actually being dangerous, right? But this was an active shooter situation, so everybody showed up. And then once one of their own is shot and unfortunately in this situation killed, that is where everybody responds and takes it very seriously. All shootings are serious, but there's a different level when it comes to one of their own that are shot and then in this case killed. So unfortunately, that was what we were hearing before this. Now it's made official, and you can understand why they're taking this so seriously. But it's a real different feel when you're on the other side of this building, and everyone has very grim faces. People are walking out very seriously. We did see a couple, I would say, civilians walk out, whether they're people that work there. I saw one family, a young child, come out with some parents at one point. But it's pretty much empty on the other side, besides just tons of vehicles there. I saw a SWAT person who was, in all the tactical gear, walking out, as in looked like the situation was over. They weren't in attack mode. They weren't in serious mode anymore. They were just walking out at this point. And actually, I saw some people take off some of their protective gear as well. So the situation is not active in terms of that. It's just active in terms of response and how seriously they're taking it, because like we just learned, one of their own has been killed here today.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you really much. I have a lot more to go over with everybody watching, because there has been a hotline released for people watching that have someone inside. And I want to give those hotlines numbers now. So UPMC set up these hotlines for families of patients looking for more information, or if they just want to get in touch with their loved ones. So here they are, those hotlines: 717-849 5338 or 717-849-5334. No patients, it's important to note, were injured in this shooting. Previous coverage you can find on CBS21.com. We have a lot more details there. As Joel D said, this hospital is now secure. We do know that, but it is still, filled with police, as you can imagine. 4 people taken to a nearby hospital, the gunman now dead, and we have just learned within the past 10 minutes that a police officer is also dead. Governor Josh Shapiro has released a statement saying, in part, the hospital is secure, and he put out this statement saying, he's on his way to the scene. State police and the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency were also on the ground with local and federal partners. In addition to the governor, we're also hearing from lawmakers from York County. State Senator Don Kiefer and Representative Seth Grove say in part that their hearts go out to the victims, their families, and all of those affected by the senseless acts of violence. They go on to say they're praying for UPMC patients and staff, those who are injured, and for the loved ones coping with this unthinkable act. We have several crews out on the scene right now, but we are learning that West York Borough did lose a police officer. We are here all day, all night, not just on air, but online. So stick with us here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. We will be updating you throughout the day, and of course, CBS21.com and on air as well. But that is the very latest. I'm Jasmine Brooks. This is 21 Next, and thank you for watching.